Good
Morning, Arlington Arrows.
My name is Avante.
My name is Mackenzie.
Today is Friday, February 9th, 2024.
Happy birthday today to Lila D. Daravich.
And happy birthday over the weekend to Deja Burks Luna, Joseph Alvarez, Zymara Watson. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the moment of silence. Now for the Arlington Pledge.
I am an Arlington Arrow. I'll be helpful and kind, thankful and patient, honest and nice. I'll cheer for my friends, say sorry and forgive. I promise to be my best.
Lunch for today: grilled chicken sandwich, waffle cheese sandwich, blueberries, broccoli, baby carrots, chocolate cake, and milk.
Lunch for Monday: breaded chicken chunks, Italian cheese and garlic pull aparts, orange medley juice, cinnamon muffin, strawberries, baked potato, margarine, and milk.
Parents' night out is tonight. Turn in your RSVPs.
Now for our Black History moment.
This is on Madam C.J. Walker, a millionaire. As the end of the Reconstruction assured a volatile period in which former Confederate states instituted laws that severely restricted the upward mobility of African Americans, life for Black people largely remained just as harsh as it was during slavery. Black residents along the Mississippi River began to flee in the South in the late 19th century, settling north for better opportunities. Among those who making the journey was an entrepreneur who would become known as Madam C.J. Walker. Walker not only worked her way to become a self-made millionaire, she also became a staunch advocate for Black women. Walker, who was born Sarah Breedlove in 1867 on a plantation in Delta, Louisiana, where her parents had been enslaved, was orphaned at the age of 7 and worked in cotton fields near Vicksburg, Mississippi, living with her older sister to escape her abusive brother-in-law. Walker married at age of 14 and gave birth to her only daughter, Alelia. In 1885, before she was widowed just 2 years later, but returning to live with her sister and brother-in-law was not an option. So Walker and Alelia moved to St. Louis, where Walker's older brother had migrated, establishing themselves as barbers. During the 1890s, Walker developed a scalp ailment that led to severe hair loss, a common occurrence mainly due to lack of indoor plumbing, which made her hair washing infrequent, says Bundles.
Pardon the interruption, but Mr. Scott, can you please come to the office? Mr. Scott, please come to the office.
With her brother's hair care knowledge, Walker started experimenting with homemade ointment and store-bought products from Annie Turnbow Malone, a Black entrepreneur with a successful hair care line. Walker then remarried to a man who abused her, fled St. Louis for Denver in 1905 to live with her sister-in-law and work as a sales agent for Perot Malone's company. Walker develops her own hair product. In Denver, Walker became an active in another AME church, selling Perot products to black women while also working as a cook for the owner of a large pharmacy. With his pharmaceutical suggestions, coupled with the knowledge she gained from her brother and working as a Perot agent, Walker developed her own product. She'd also married her third husband, Charles Joseph Walker, a newspaperman, and founded her business, the Madam C.J. Walker Company. Leaving Perot, she delved into her work. With a vision of having a hair care empire, Walker traveled throughout the South and the Southeast with her product, Madam C.J. Walker's Wonderful Hair Grower, a scalp conditioning and healing formula, selling door to door to black women and giving demos at churches. As business boomed, Walker created opportunities for other black women, hiring them as sales agents and devising strategies for them to increase their profits. With her husband's marketing skills, Walker also advertised in several black newspapers, announcing when she'd be in town selling and publishing testimonies about her product. As Walker's fortune increased, she became a philanthropist, supporting schools, the arts of civil rights organizations, as well as providing wealth-building opportunities for her agents. Walker's dream of owning an empire was bigger than her husband, and they divorced. Walker settled in 1910 in Indianapolis, a manufacturing-friendly city and a major transportation hub, where she headquartered her business and built a factory in addition to expanding her salons and training schools to other cities. In 1916, Walker moved to New York, where she already had a stored Harlem townhouse, and built Villa Lewero, a mansion in Irvington-on-Hudson, designed by black architect Verton.
Teachers, bus number 92 just arrived. Bus number 92 just arrived. Please do your attendance in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
She dedicated herself to anti-lynching activism, donating $5,000 to the NAACP's anti-lynching fund and joining Harlem leaders to petition Washington politicians for anti-lynching legislation after the East St. Louis riot of 1917, where more than 36 African Americans were killed by a white mob. Walker passed away of complications due to hypertension in 1919. At the time of her death, she was worth more than $1 million, says Bundles. Walker's hair products continued to be sold in drugstores for decades after her death, followed up by a period of company dormancy before the line was relaunched as Madam by Madam C.J. Walker in 2022.